Hey YouTube. It's a sad day on the internet today because our own Prince, the royal purpleness himself, has passed on. So I decided to do a video. Today is Veda day number 21, and I am going to talk about all of my Prince memories. The first image that I had of Prince is him on his album cover with the, the feathered like hair, and he's like with no shirt on or whatever, but it cuts off like mid chest. Now, being a young child at the time, I remember seeing his picture going, I love that woman's hair, but why didn't she shave her mustache or her chest? My Aunt Deborah, I believe she told me, that is a man. At that time, I was a little confused and I didn't know what to think, but I was intrigued by him. Prince is somebody that made everybody feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like men, women, didn't matter. He could rock a pair of heels better than I could. He was better coordinated than a lot of people that I know. He would match his guitar with his outfit, and his outfit and his shoes, if you look at him, his shoes and his pants were always like the same color. So it just gave a seamless line, from the leg onto the foot. And that's something that you should do when you are vertically challenged. He was a small man, pocket size even. But it still holds a place in everybody's heart. I am thinking of, let's see here, just the early years. Now, mind you, when he came out, there was a lot of his music that I wasn't able to listen to because I was underage. And, he had a lot of interesting titles that I won't get into. But, I'm just saying, he was one of America's favorite artists. So, I'm starting to think about just everything. Now, mind you, I saw Purple Rain. I did not see it until about 2006. I would like to thank Kira and Aaron for allowing me to watch that in the Boom Boom Room. And that was a good time. That was a good time. People have been threatening, whatever, to take, my card away from me. And I'm just like, well, check out the melanin. You can't take a card from this because I can't pass for nothing else. So get your life. Anyway, so I didn't see it until 2006. Get over it, whatever. But I saw it though. Let's see here. I remember he did the soundtrack to Batman back in 1989. I had that soundtrack on cassette tape. I either won it or somebody gave it to me, or maybe I got it from one of them BMG like mail order things. I don't know. I remember that. I remember when the song 1999 came out, and I was thinking to myself how old I was gonna be. So I'm a small child, adding up my age, like how old I'm gonna be in 1999 when all of this drops. Hilarious. Let's see here. I remember watching like when he was with the Revolution, and just looking at the videos and the clothes, and like how everybody in the whole group was like dressed all kinds of wild and crazy and everything like that. It just reminds me of the Charlie Murphy bit on Dave Chappelle. And I was just like, man, Blouses lost a great team member today. Blouses lost somebody today. So, let the Blouses mourn. Let's see here. What else? I'm thinking of taking pictures into the hairdresser and being like, hey, can I get this new Prince cut? The fact that he went natural like me, his fro was on point. His glasses that he wore, he was always so doggone cool. Like, who is that cool? Nobody I know. Only the purple one. Only Prince. Only Prince. So yes, I'm sad that he's no longer with us, but I am so happy that my life was just brightened by him in some way. This man was a musical genius. You know, he wrote so many songs. I mean, a lot of them that people don't even realize that he wrote. And that's where the real money is, y'all, for real. Write a song. Write a good song. Let somebody else sing it. They get all of the monies and the fame or whatever from putting it out there, but you get all the real monies because you wrote the words and the music. The words and the music is what gets sampled, bruh. That's what everybody else is going to be taking from that when other people either cover the song or they're sampling it in their new production. So that's royalty checks. I'm all about making money and letting money go ahead and make more money for you. So very excited about that. I mean, I hope, I don't know who his beneficiaries are. And so that's going to be interesting to see, like, you know, what his estate is going to, like, what's going to become of his estate. But I would like to hope that he was a man who had his life kind of like planned out and, you know, had all of that designated with, you know, an attorney. But I don't know. He may not have. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of any other Prince, like real, like Prince moments, like seeing him perform, you know, for the Super Bowl, like just seeing little random clips of him, like doing amazing things. Like, I mean, he brought this whole androgynous thing, like, to the forefront and was like, I don't even care. Like, get over it. Like, yeah, I got on eyeliner. Yes. My haircut is on point, but what you gonna say about that? I'm Prince. He did what he wanted to do, how he wanted to do it, and you could not help but to respect somebody who just took life like that by the horns. This man got into a battle about his name and went as a symbol. Nobody could pronounce it. There was no, it was, and we was just like, oh, okay. And when you going around talking about somebody and calling them the artist formerly known as until he got his name back, brother wasn't playing. He was like, oh, okay, all right, you can do that. Go ahead, do that if you want to. But watch, I'm going to come out on top in the end. And he did. So, wow, just amazing. I have no words. And the thing that's really crazy is, I mean, I would never, and everybody who knows me know that I would not ever consider myself to have been like one of his biggest fans. I do not know all of his songs in his catalog, the stuff that's on the B-sides and all of that other stuff. I don't know that. Every song pretty much that I know was on the radio. You know, some of the stuff that I do know that wasn't on the radio, that's okay too. But, you know, a lot of it I'm not really getting ready to go into detail or repeat on here. But he had some crazy lyrics. The innuendo, the directs, okay? He didn't play no games. You know what I'm saying? He used to just write. And he would just keep on just doing what he did. And I have the utmost respect for that. So, yeah. Anyway, the video's getting kind of long, so I'm going to end it here. I just wanted to pay my respects to someone who has just really shaped the musical arena in the area, just the way that it is now. Like, I mean, he influenced so many people, and so many people can sit there and say, you know, I don't think that I would ever be here if it wasn't for someone like Prince. So for all of those people who are doing that, you know, make sure that you pay your tributes, you know, pay your respects, and just give credit where credit is due. And even in my limited knowledge of him, and just even my lack of knowledge in just what it is that I'm thinking of right now, I'm starting to get tongue-tied. Yeah. So, I mean, he's definitely influenced me in my life, just doing what he does. He was definitely a household name. And how cool can I be to just go by one name? You know what? I'm going to rename my channel. It's about to just be at Theosha. Thanks, Purple One. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.